Hey guys, Frank here from Nuclear Vapes. Welcome back. Today I have a real treat for you because I'm giving you an overview of the Maganus NI sub-ohm tank. This thing is fantastic. It puts out a ton of vapor. It has great flavor, and it comes in, you can run it in nickel or Canthal modes. Even though it has nickel in the title, you can run it in Canthal mode, as despite what other people have been saying. I've tested it and it works. So what is this tank all about? This tank is a rock solid top fill juice chugging machine. Not as bad as the Smoke TFV4, but it chugs juice and it puts out. This is great flavor, and this is the second iteration of the Maganus tank. So what this video is gonna, short summary of this video, I'm gonna talk about it for a little bit. We're gonna dive down, then we're gonna do my overall thoughts, pros, cons, complaints maybe, not too many of those, and what's different from really the Maganus 1 and the Maganus 2. So, I'm going to show you some cloud output. She chucks with the best of them. Whew. Yeah, she can put out. And I'm running this on the IPV-D2. This is a fantastic little mod. It pairs up very nicely. Nice, small, discreet combo. I really dig it. If you're running 50 joules, 475 degrees Fahrenheit, and this is the 0.15 ohm coil in it. So the Maganus 1 had a few drawbacks. It was bottom fill, but most of the tanks back then were. You really only had one choice when it came to tanks. You had to take it off the mod to fill it up. And that really kind of sucked because it was messy, and you had to unscrew the bottom, and you had to put your mod somewhere, and you had to hold your tank and fill it up and kind of drop it down this way and fill it this way. These new top fill systems are great because all you have to do is just unscrew this top portion, squirt some juice in, and you're good to go. It's not messy. I don't have any real leaking issues or residue issues like I did with the TFV4, excuse me. Left a little bit of residue after top filling, but this tank doesn't do any of that. So let's dive down, let's go over the features of the tank, what it really looks like up close, and we'll come back out. Alright guys, here's the Maganus up close and personal. And what we have here is a fine specimen of a tank. This tank has a top fill system. You can see right here, and you just fill up in between the two holes there, and you're good to go. Nice big wide airflow holes that are adjustable, just like so. Gets a little gurgly after you open up the tank, but that goes away after the first hit or so. And inside are these baffles. Let me see if I can get this to focus here. It's hunting. There's baffling inside around the coil head to keep it from flooding. So when you open up that top fill, it doesn't just flood the coil head into oblivion and you got juice running down your hand. So that keeps it protected. And it works quite well. Like I said, you get the first hit or so is a little gurgly, but other than that, it works pretty well. So I'll show you the coil head and the base. Now I've been running this coil head for about 3 or 4 weeks now, and it's a little gunky. They get black. They unfortunately get black, but here's the thing: the flavor doesn't go. It may look terrible. It may look like an absolute mess, but it still works. And the flavor is great. So, just because your coil is black doesn't mean it's going bad. It just means that there's gunk on it, and it happens. It just something that happens to coil heads. It looks really gross, but the flavor is still fantastic even after three or 4 weeks. I forget when exactly I put this in. So that's about the up close for the up close and personal. And I'm leaking some juice here because I'm an idiot and didn't put my tank on correctly. But that's about it for the up close. Let's hop back out and take a look at the rest of it. So that's it, guys. That's the Magnus NI. It's a really fantastic tank. I use it every day. It's in my constant rotation, either using that or Sigelli and a snub nose, to be completely honest with you guys. But this is a fantastic, fantastic tank. I absolutely adore it. I wouldn't trade it for anything in the world. And I have used a lot of stuff. I have access to a lot of stuff, and this is the best that I've tried. The Magnus 1 was a good tank. Magnus 2 improved on it with a few things. The top fill is one of them. Better coil baffling, I guess you could say. It doesn't flood as easily as the Magnus 1 did. Not that the Magnus 1 really flooded a whole lot, but this has a little bit more protection from it. And the last thing is the airflow. The airflow is tremendous, much bigger. You can really open it up and really blow some nice clouds with a tank, which is nice because it's convenient, it's easy to use. You can just throw a coil in it when it's done. The coils last forever. I'm going on 3 to 4 weeks with the same coil. These coils are going to put us out of business because they last so damn long. So that's about it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hopefully it helped some of you guys decide on what sub-ohm tank you were looking to get. If you have any questions or concerns, leave them down in the comments below. I'd be happy to help. Thanks. You know what? One more cloud before we go.